Hey guys, so it's like a brisk 4 o'clock in the morning here in North Louisiana, so we know what's going on. I'm talking quietly because I take Dakota outside to use the bathroom. I don't want to wake anyone up. So, my sister, for those of you that don't know, my sister lives in North Louisiana, and I wound up having to come up here for some reason. Well, I'll tell you why. My sister bought a washing machine, and naturally I am the only one in the family that's home that has a pickup truck. So I had to travel all the way down to, oh, that's a bad shadow. I had to travel all the way up to North Louisiana. I can see my breath. to help her install, and well, help her bring it from the store to her apartment and of course install it. So I'm up here and I gotta get to Mobile, Alabama for 10 o'clock because that's what time registration opens for Anchors Away. So right now I'm taking Dakota out to the bathroom, going back to the apartment. And me and my girlfriend are going to leave from the apartment and hopefully get to Mobile for 10 o'clock. It's currently 4:30 right now. And of course, I forgot my gun. and at the apartment it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. We're not in the best area, so, but I got Dakota with me. That's her back there. It's taking care of business. So hopefully after a quick potty break from Dakota and a little montage of me driving from North Louisiana all the way down to Mobile in about 5 hours, I'll see you guys there. Alright, hello guys. So before we get into the footage from the event, I want to go ahead and explain some things to you about why something may seem off about how I'm recording and going about doing this video like I do the other type of videos like this, so like the real still videos and such. So when we got there, we actually made pretty good time on the road. We drove from 4:50 in the morning until 10:40. I don't remember exactly when we checked in, but we made pretty good time with stopping for gas and lunch. So we got at the event, and the guys, I mean, you're gonna hear me say a couple times in the video, there were so many people here. And what was going on at the Alabama on this day, you had several events going on. You had a couple of veteran programs going on. You had it was their live action living history day, and something else was going on. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, I think there was some, I'm not sure if they were JROTC or ROTC or like National Guard there that day, but that's something like that was going on too. So a lot was happening on this day, along with Anchors Away. Now I'm pretty sure Anchors Away had the largest group of people there on this day, but you're gonna see and you can tell what group these people are with. So anyway, after we checked in, we received a itinerary with the schedule for the day, which was pretty cool. The date was kind of rushed again because so much stuff was going on here. I can't really fault Wargaming for that. I mean, the Alabama's a huge tourist attraction in Mobile. But other than the day being a little rushed, it was pretty cool. And I don't really spend a lot of time explaining what stuff is on the ship, as I've already done all of that in a real still video. You'll see me kind of talk about one or two more things, and I show you guys a couple of new exhibits and stuff that's been added since the last time I went there, and I do go back to some old locations, but this isn't really a real still video. This is a Anchors Away video. So let me show you guys what you get. And for those who don't know, when you go to one of these events, they give you a bag of stuff that's included with your ticket purchase. Not this hat. I bought this hat since last time I went to Alabama. They were out of hats, so finally got my Alabama hat. So anyway, this is the little tote bag that you get with your ticket. I mean, what you get for your ticket's pretty good, considering you get all-day access to the ship. You get what's in here in the bag. So the first thing you get is a poster. Now, oh man, I'm going down the other way. Mine's a little beat up because I did carry this around with me all day, and wandering through a World War II battleship with this on isn't the best thing for a piece of paper. So I mean, it's not paper. It's actually quite decent quality. So it's actually the 2019 tour dates for Anchors Away. So it's pretty cool. They were giving away this poster, but signed by the North American staff as part of the raffles. I didn't win any raffles, by the way, and that is including your ticket purchase too. You get entered into the raffle contest, which they gave away some pretty cool stuff. And that, some ships, some other shirts, and a book about Guadalcanal signed by the author. And then you also get a shirt, which, whoops, oh, and more things that just fell out. So you get this shirt. It's kind of the athletic fabric, which isn't good for large people like me. That's why I got a size larger. So again, you get the tour logo on the front of the shirt. On the back, you get the locations. And what I really like is on the sides, you get the World of Warships logo. I mean, yes, it does pretty much turn into a giant walking ad for World of Warships, but I mean, hey, I like it. I like merch. There you go, on the sleeves. I think that's really cool that they did it on the sleeves, because most shirts for events like this, it's just the front, back, because that's really cheap to do, and then but World Warships went with the sprung for the little bit of extra to put the logo on the side, and I like that. I think that's cool. And again, it's not a cheap shirt. I mean, it's good material. It feels really really good. It doesn't feel cheap like some shirts I've gotten from some other events from some other companies that I've gone to. And of course, the bag is it's a standard type of gym bag type thing. I mean, I can find use for this. I mean, again, $30 shirt, poster, bag, and then you get some codes. You get some codes for some in-game things. So you get a player gathering patch. Oh, I'm not going to show you my codes. You get a player gathering patch code right there. And then they gave me a tier 6 premium container code. So you'll get a tier 6 premium ship, which I haven't redeemed it yet, so I don't know which one I'm going to get. So either the ship or the doubloons, and that right there is depending on what, 20, 15, no, about $20 value. So I mean it's pretty worth it. I mean, just the ticket cost alone, of course. I'm not including the gas and the food and all that stuff in this as well. But anyway, so now, with what's different about my style in this video is that there's a lot more people here. And keep in mind, I'm using a camera like this. I look like a freaking 2007 vlogger. So I was kind of more conscious about, walking around recording everybody. I don't want to go sticking this camera in everybody's face. I don't want to be narrating and, disturbing people. Because usually when me and my sister go to these ships, it's just me and her. And we go on really weird dates because of my job. But this was a weekend, and so much stuff was going on. So many people were around. I was a little more conscious about shoving my camera in people's faces. So anyway, I'm going to shut up and let the footage roll through. I know this is going to be probably a 30-minute long video anyway, and just this part's already at 7 minutes. So I'm going to let the footage roll through. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Anyway, here we go. Like, it is...
Old?
Yeah, this is old. It's also windy. I don't know if... how this is going to go over. There's so many people here compared to last time, though. I have a better bit. Like, last time the camera I had was a piece of crap. And everyone who watched the video got motion sickness.
Seriously?
Well, maybe not everybody. People certainly let it be known that the camera was not that great. Look, I like how they're fishing, like, right off of the ship.
Is that fishing or swimming?
Fishing? Well,
That's swimming.
that guy's fishing.
No, that's swimming.
I mean, that guy's shrimping. Now we've established that. You know, they filmed like 7 movies on this ship, at least from what I can gather. You watch NCIS, don't you?
Huh?
You watch NCIS?
Yeah.
They filmed that on here. Some episodes, at least.
I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, one battleship got blown up.
Huh?
In NCIS.
Oh yeah, my mom watched that. I watched that.
You don't watch it?
No, I did.
Oh.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they used to get me all the time when I was a kid. And like when I came here, the drum, that submarine over there, that was in the water, but they moved it on land because it was like rusting away.
Are you guys having better luck than we're having finding questions?
Which one's you missing? Yeah, which one are you missing?
Starting with number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Come on up here. We got everything except 4 and 7.
So you can go crawl up in there if you want.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good. You go too.
No, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll do it. Smaller than you thought, bigger than you thought? Those are the guns in there. That's the guns. That's how the shell goes in the hole down there.
They aim. Oh, they don't aim at all.
Oh, they aim. There's another room downstairs where they control all the aiming and stuff, and I'll show you that.
Have you been in the... You can actually see the canyon in there.
Yeah, we're about to see. It's too blurry. I think you can go down in that door down there.
How do you get pictures on this?
You crawl over it. Arrows are just suggestions.
So we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, who cares?
This door?
Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go.
It's dead end.
It's what?
It's a dead end.
Oh, thank God, I'm too fat. Wow, it's dark. It's like really dark. Okay, see, that's the ramp that the shell would come out on. And then it would, like, that's an elevator. The shell comes up on here, and all this folds down. And down there, the light's not on for some reason. There's the breech of the gun that the shell goes into. And then that gap right there, that's an elevator for some powder bags that come up, and you pack it in behind the shell. And then you shove that all in the barrel of the gun, or the chamber of the gun. And then there's a trigger that they pull down below deck, and then it fires. And now I have to try and get out of here. Oh my God. Got it? I know that one's just as dark. You can go in there if you want, but it's the same thing. It's just as dark.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's been here for a while.
Anchor, I didn't
Look, if
make.
he wants to stay out there, he can. He can just start it open.
So me and Aaron are gonna go eat.
There's no point dragging him around and making it.
See, we can go pretty much almost all the way to the top. That's some mechanical things. Hey, you can go in here too. See, and these are the secondary guns for this ship. And these are the size of the main guns on the Kid. Have you been to the Kid in Baton Rouge?
Nope.
Oh. Well, it's a destroyer, and this is a battleship, which means this ship is cooler. Can you see that though? No.
Go to this one.
This is much bigger, obviously.
Besides.
It has more armor, bigger guns. It's slower, and these were meant to be like the main ships that were fighting during the war. But after Pearl Harbor, and as the war continued on, the style of warfare changed from gunships to aircraft carriers being the main kind of fighting force.
Yeah, that was the Kid one or not?
The Kid is a destroyer, and we still have destroyers. I almost slipped on that.
So which one named after president?
Huh?
What battleships are named after president?
Those are aircraft carriers. So you got the JFK, the George Washington, not George Washington. You have the George W. Bush. I think there's H.W. Bush, and then there was a JFK, but it's not in service anymore.
Let's go back to where I became guest. I was just looking at the captain. It's so that it locks. Like they get in there and they do this so that no one else can open it.
Can you go out? Oh, good.
Battle Bridge.
Oh Lord. See, now imagine being stuck in here with like 10 other guys and no air conditioning. Whoops.
Next, discuss.
Do you want to keep going the wrong way? Hello? Yeah, let's keep going the wrong way.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, let's go back to where we
I think we can go this way. Oh, it's locked. See, and that's the kind of the more chill bridge. See, they get a fan at least. Otherwise, you just kind of have to sweat it out. It feels really good up here, especially after sweating. Can you even see?
Oh, my tippy toes. Welcome to the tippy tap.
When oh, this is a good view. Someone from Wargaming.
That's one of the wargaming staff. Like when I came here last time, the parking lot was maybe just those two front rows right there were full last time I came here. Oh, what is this? Is some JROTC stuff going on?
Probably.
And we still have to go down like 4 more decks.
Okay.
Spud locker.
My knee just gave out. You go down first, it's gonna take me a minute. I'm too young for this. Oh my god. My knee. I just aged like 20 years. Oh my god. This is what it feels like to be old, and it sucks. You see this, Terry? That's what those big guns that we were inside fired. AP. 2150%. Oh, that feels great. This is all new.
Oh, what's that? You know what that is? A bat.
Yeah, it's a bat with a baseball.
And that's a baseball.
Yeah.
And that's a glove.
Yep.
That is old.
Hmm?
The juicy fruit.
See, this is the music.
Juicy fruit.
That's the music.
Oh, okay. What does it say?
I wonder if there's like still gum in there.
Stardust. I don't know the notes. Oh, this is for boxing. So put on this boxing. Punch. Yeah. Yeah.
Clarinet. Hey, anchors away.
Oh, this one's the coolest. These are cameras. These are really, really, really old cameras. These are pictures. Yeah. See your little watch.
That's where the bad kids go. Huh. I was wrong. We were going backwards instead of forwards. You were right. Because I was like, wait a second, that's only one turret. There should be two if this is going forwards. I just want to point this out again. There is no citadel. Because in the game, a citadel, it's like, if you hit the ship there, it does an insane amount of damage. And according to that, this ship doesn't have one. And I pointed that out in the last video here. That's a pig, I think. butcher shop.
Oh, it is a menu. Yeah, see the one fresh fruit area. It's too cool. Wow, it's green turkey nachos.
Huh?
How does my wife happen?
What?
My cousin was in the Navy.
Cousins in the Navy?
He was.
Oh my god. Finally a question.
You haven't got any of the others?
This is the first one I found.
There's the ones I have.
B, okay. Alright, thank you.
Just shoot it with the camera right there. There we go.
Alright, got it. Thanks, man.
That'll help you.
See, this is a trick question because there was like 4 different.
2,200 is what the HE weighed. The AP weighed a little more at 2,700. And it says here, it doesn't say, each main gun, it could weigh up to 2,700 pounds, but the HE rounds were like 22.
Yeah.
So I think that might be, which one you pick is right. But I know 2,700.
Yeah, I just came from there.
Yeah.
Ooh, CIC. It's where all the combat business happened. Look at all this.
Well, NCIC.
Didn't fill the ship, listing to one side. Because during Hurricane Katrina, they used this as a shelter, and she took on enough water to make her start to list.
Calm down, everybody. Or I'm gonna start going off on my own, and y'all can figure out for yourselves.
This side, each one. All right, here's Marvin.
We're actually on your side right now.
Yeah, so we need to go over.
Yeah. Okay, so this is.
Well,
So we can get in there. It's something in there. Oh god, this is gonna suck. I'll go in there tonight.
It was.
I gotta get back.
Now you got to go there, it tilts over to the side, they roll it off into the cradle and hydraulically shove that into the breech. Now you just got your projectile, you got power loading down below. Get lower. Come on, man. Question? Answer.
I'm a boy, I cannot handle I live in the comforts of air conditioning.
Because you're firing each turret, all 3 barrels at the same time, unless you disengage. But yes, you can select your shelf or the type of car that you want to hit. HE for land positions, high explosive for land positions. The big boys, the armor piercing, ship-to-ship action or ship-to shore battery fortification.
No problem.
To knock it over. Set your party loads, the rain confetti and grenades on your. Have a nice day.
The fun one.
Have a nice day, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, you selected your load for your job. Good? Excellent. Come on around a little bit, make sure everybody can come on down. We good? Still got a couple more coming?
Yeah.
All right, so we had shell loading in the upper barbette. This is the lower. You can see once again, like I said, the separation in the deck. This thing's sitting on a spindle on the keel below this. There's a bull gear. You see, there's a bull gear right around here where main weight of the turret and barbette are sitting on. So all this spins independently. Just like there's 3 shelf hoists in upper, there's three sets of elevators. Of course, every barrel is loaded separately. Now the magazines are outside of this. The Navy, from time immemorial, of the wooden sailing ships, is always, you keep your powder supply, your explosive supply separate from everything. Separation is key for everything not blowing up at the same time, which is considered very bad. So if you look down in here, you can see these brass things down here.
Sorry?
Those are powder scuttles. Those are the bags of powder. Or dummy ones, anyway. Those scuttles are all made out of brass, non-sparking metal. There's 2 sets. If you see the difference between this wall and the outer wall on this, there's men stuck in between here. All the powder magazines are outside of this. The powder scuttles are just like a gumball machine. So you keep separation, it tilts to the outside, they put a powder bag in it, they pull the lever, it comes to the inside, the guy in between walls will grab that powder bag, put it in the next one, and it comes in here. So you're keeping separation of your explosive material. Keep in mind that these bags are 110 pounds apiece. Yes, all 6 of those bags, once they get in here and get on the powder elevator, all 6 of those bags go behind one projectile. 610 pounds of cordite behind each projectile. Well, the boys have to be here, man. You'll notice the chains and brackets on the outer bulkheads. More ammunition, more shell storage was down here. They came in through these scuttles brought down on chain hoists. As you walk by this nice lady, just to her right, there's a big dent in the floor, right there. One of the shells dropped off the hoist. It didn't get anybody. Gunner's mates are wary critters and they move really fast. But you notice this deck we're standing on is not exactly tinfoil. No, that's a big dent.
That's from Josh.
1,300. Notice as you walk around here, there's exactly 2 small first aid kits down there. And right here, there's 1 Stoke stretcher. Look along the walls and see how much firefighting equipment there is. And keep in mind when you're on a ship and you see all the red valves, those are all fire mains. So you tell me what the Navy considered a lot more important than you getting the boom-boom in this place. The other interesting thing is this lone can sitting right down here. For those of you that are around there can't read the sign on there, it says for sanitary purposes only. During general quarters, you could not leave here. The guys that were stationed inside here in the lower barbette, there was no leaving here until general quarters was over. So I'm pretty sure you could put 2 and 2 together and figure out what that can down there was for.
Multiple use chamber pump.
The emergency.
That's where, not the can.
Yes.
Can you imagine that, like, trying to take a crowd out there, like, trying to, like, load their guns spinning around, and spinning around. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Phil. How are you today? Oh, fantastic. You know, we're on load number 3 because we're shooting. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to finish up my job.
clearance. If there's nothing else you can do down there, let's get you topside.
Roger that. I'll make my way back to the stage. First, I need to gather up my tools.
Understood. Good job down there. Looks like he's down there for the day. Now we have to get clearance up before he absorbs too much nitrogen into his blood and gets the feds. It's just one of the many dangers being out of space. We're trying to get the job done.
The irony.
So after finding only one of the the scavenger hunt questions throughout the ship, we went ahead and headed over to the aircraft pavilion for the Q&A session and the raffle. So basically what the whole Q&A section was about, just about every other question was about the CV rework. There weren't too many questions about submarines. Although there was one really interesting one, which I will get to in a minute. Some other general questions about maps, and when are more maps coming? When's this fix happening? When's this fix happening? It's basically the stuff that they've been saying. Either they're aware of the issue and they're working on it, so forth and so on. Not surprising that the people who are answering this question online are the people that is answering this question in person. Now, what someone did ask that I found really interesting, I didn't tape the whole thing because I didn't want to be the only dope standing up with a camera recording a Q&A session, and plus, like I said, we've heard most of the answers already. Now, someone did ask, since submarines are being added into the game, is Wargaming planning on adding, the way he worded it was aircraft carrier submarines and battleship submarines. And the answer was no. Now, there weren't any battleship submarines that ever existed. There was the Surkov, which was a cruiser submarine, which I think that ship could be easily added into the game. But they said no to aircraft carrier submarines for now. So the I-400, which was an aircraft carrier submarine, yeah, I guess that's not coming out, at least anytime soon, and they did say we aren't looking at that yet. So, they worded it like they could be coming out, but initially we probably won't see anything like the I-400 for a while. And I'm going to go ahead and throw Surkov in with there too, because that submarine was it had a float plane, it had a dual turret on it that could rotate. That ship was pretty bonkers, and I really want to see that ship in the game now that submarines are coming out. But from what it seems at this panel, they aren't coming out anytime soon, and that's really the only interesting thing that I heard while I was at the Q&A session. And again, like I said, that little bit at the start of the video, I didn't win anything from the raffle. So after this, me and my girlfriend went ahead and left because we had a 5-hour drive ahead of us to get back home. The event didn't end right there. We did go take a picture, and I am in that picture somewhere toward the rear. I think they said they were going to release that picture on Tuesday, and I'll throw it up in Discord and draw a red circle around probably the couple of pixels of my face that you can see. So anyway, guys, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit of a longer one, and I think you guys debated here to the end. So hope to see you guys in the next one.